Hello and welcome to episode 21 of Let's Play Civilization 6 Canada. We are only 3 turns from being able to enter the ocean. That is very exciting. Also, plus gold from fishing boats, so that's some more dough in our pocket. I am reasonably happy about that. Now, yeah, look at that. Johannesburg. Where are they? Yeah, we're meeting all sorts of people here. Look at that. We need to get more envoys, but we will. We will. So, we still have to make 5 settlers for our old world before we go to the new world. I still think it would be a little silly to try to push out prematurely, you know? So, away we go. I wanted to point out something real quick before we got further in. Do you remember me saying how there were only 3 religions for a very long time? Well, we now have 5. The religions of Judaism and Islam now exist. Interesting. Look at all these dudes. Okay, anyway, we now have these 2, and they only have 1 city each, which is really, really silly. Like, it's possible for someone to come over here and just wipe out Judaism entirely, which would be very funny. Don't take that out of context, please. And the same thing with Islam, actually. It can be wiped out with a well-placed barrage of conversion. But I don't think we're going to do it. It actually, I think, benefits us to have more religions vying for space in the world. Might give us a little bit of a reprieve. That's what I will say. So, our culture is very high. As we stated, we're higher than anyone except for Tojo at the moment. So, we're very strongly moving forward. And, no, Rome, you are too much of a problem for that to be, military alliance to be a thing. Now, we will be having some of a science boost from our one campus. It might be our only campus. We'll see. And it is a strong campus. See if we can sink this guy. Alright, he's sunk. You go back here. You go over here. I'm trying to keep this island as much viewed as possible. Okay, so there's really no reason not to just go ahead and finish the library here. I mean, we want a good district, right? So we might as well do it. We are going for man-at-arms as soon as we can, because we need something more advanced than just swordsmen to send to the new world to protect our folks. Yeah, it's a tough life out there, you know. We have to be ready for what comes. So let's throw the worker in the water, the builder rather. Yeah, we'll spread more bovinity up here. We have a little bovine cluster going on here. Can we buy a settler yet? Not yet. And we don't want to anyway, just because we need this one to pop out. I don't want to increase the production cost. Only 8 turns left. I hope we will get the chance to use this. There's no guarantee. We might get blocked by units being bozos over here. It's entirely possible. Such things are known to happen. Right, rest and repair. Then we'll send him out to fuss with people. Embassy, sure. Yes, when we found the city, we are going to give it our all. Give it our welcome wagon. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and found the city of Brantford. And I am thinking I want to build the theater square as its first district, probably. But let's go ahead and start with the walls first, then the theater square. You'll see why I'm going to do this. Because we're going to chop, right? Because our theater square is going there. I'd rather just chop. And we'll get a boost for that and clear the tile at the same time. And I think it goes without saying that we really want that tile as soon as possible. And by as soon as possible, I mean right now. So we're going to buy a granary and an old god obelisk right here. Well worth the money to jumpstart our city's development, I think. Okay. We have completed a settler, which means the price went up, which means we have to wait a turn, but I'm thinking that will be our choice for the next city. So, I think it's time. You know what? We're going to go for the intelligence agency. And the reason is because we are going to want spies for both stealing and protecting our great works, as well as taking money and everything. I think spies are... People underrate how powerful spies are in this game. They are very strong, and I always support using spies whenever possible. Alright, so we're getting ready to cross the ocean. We got one turn. And then we can cross the ocean. So we need to start getting people in position. I don't know where we're going to go first. I think it might behoove us to go here first. We could settle up here also, I just realized, but I think it behooves us to go here first. And I mean, this would be the safest spot. We might actually go there first. It's not an easy choice, right? Because if we go here, we're protected from any kind of enemies. But we're also kind of isolated. Maybe we'll go here first and then here second. Well, in any case, we have to finish up our old world settlement. Right, you're going to have to wait until we have a someone there, Mr. Builder. By which I mean the tile bot. There's bombards going on. Tech is advancing in our world. We have to be wary. Akkad looks like free cities. Speaking of being wary. Alright, bovinity. I'm curious. Does that mean we have a majority in their city? No, not quite. But, in fact, Shinto is the winner in Aztec land. But the core of Aztec, if we're going by population rather than number of cities, I think we were ahead. Oh, the Gauls. No, we are friends with everybody. That is our philosophy in this world. Even if people hate them, we are friends. Montezuma has declared war on Saladin. Interesting. Yes, we can now go across the ocean. It's happening, folks. It is happening. But let's see. Saladin has very little military. Montezuma doesn't have that much either, but he has more. So, I guess we're on Team Monty, right? What can I say? Chop, chop, chop. Well, I'm glad you like it, Tamar. So we've instantly made joy in our empire from doing that, and also Tamar's empire. Heck, we really need a harbor in Ottawa, but the intelligence agency is too strong to pass up. Man, this drought is not ending. So we're going to keep moving that on. Oh, look at all the tiles we can enter now. This is going to be fun. Okay. We're going to have to not be picky. So, do you see this right here? Oh, it can't be used on an ally. Oh, no. Alright, it's going to have to be over here. That it's just going to have to. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay. So, yeah, we are rolling in it. Now, we'll do that. Meaning there are 2 more locations. I am a little bit nervous about that bozo, so let's hold on, skip turn, and fix him up. Or fix up someone. As much money as we're making, our need for money is only growing ever outwards. So, yeah, we're going to have to worry about that kind of stuff. See? Theodora likes us. What a sweetheart. Nobody says bad words about my baby. Okay, so we have medieval fairs. These are not strong yet, but they will be. Very good. Anyway, our next thing will probably be guilds or mercantilism. I think we've got to go towards diplomatic service. So let's do guilds first. That's fine. Governor tile. Ooh. I think we upgrade void slingers, because this means our cities will get more gold, science, and culture for all of further faith. And I think that's just strong all around. So, alright, we gotta upgrade him. And we gotta upgrade him too, but we have to wait because we already chose this guy. Man, these poor bastards are so lazy taking out this camp. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to just take a look at what's in the ocean to see if anything is threatening our way of life. So this guy is going there. I say we send this guy over here, or do we want to send him up here? We'll send him over there. It's further, but it doesn't matter. He'll get there. And yeah, we're gonna have a an absolute plethora of cities. All right, I would like to fix this, but I can't. What am I going to have this guy even do? Because I don't want to mess with the good thing going on with Reyna here. So I don't want to buy these tiles either. Gosh, I don't know. I do not know. I'm just going to hope that the drought ends soon. Let's bring this guy up and see if there's any mischief he can get into. Alright, we got to hook up our diamonds. Get this going. You have one more move. And I have nothing for you to do. Heck. Set sail up here. We're going to do some work for Quebec City. Alright, now we step over here. And we nom next turn. Oh look, we can upgrade the scout to a skirmisher. And we might as well do that. I don't know. It's a little bit frivolous, but he'll be in great danger if we don't, so I'm willing to take that risk. The Japanese want a religious alliance. We'll refuse it for now, because it didn't let me look and see what they were. No, that's Saladin. Where is Japan? He's pretty popular. It wouldn't have been a terrible idea, but I want to be a little bit judicious. But oh, friendship expired. Shaka, everyone hates you, but we, on principle, like everybody. Alright, can buy a missionary if we want to, but I want to save up for, what's it called? Settlers. Duh. Alright, the drought ended. Fix, fix, fix. Just in time for it to probably happen again, because droughts tend to happen in the same spots over and over again. Upgrade you to a caravel. We're getting very strong with that. And ready for nom nom time? Nom nom time! We are allies with Georgia, right? Okay, so we can't eat her stuff, so we're not going to try. And I think we've made it to the other ocean, so it's good to know. Yeah, we're gonna observe this area. Gosh, it's exciting, right? I just love. Maybe it's the English ancestry in me, but I just love the idea of projecting myself across the ocean and forming an empire. So that's what we're going to be doing very, very soon. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.